Welcome to Eyewitness Report. We are back on Lagos Island for the latest development as the state government expands its enforcement efforts against illegal structures in the area. After a long hiatus, the Cross River State government has resumed the monthly sanitation activity, which helps restore its environmental cleanliness. This week's show will cover all of this and more. I am Yomi Otaibi. Welcome to the program. We take off from Lagos. For first-time responders combating the fire that gutted the Mandilas building recently in Lagos Island, access to the area was a challenge. The Lagos State Ministry of Physical Planning has promised to bring down illegal structures that could impede response to possible emergency situations on the island in the future.
Officials of agencies in the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, as well as the Ministry of Environment, returned to the Mandilas area in the wake of the recent fire that destroyed shops in the building. This time it's about the enforcement of the state building regulation in continuation of the cleanup of the area after the incident. Illegal structures and heavy equipment illegally erected or attached to buildings and shops extended to the roads are torn down and completely removed. These structures pose danger to the environment and human lives, impeding vehicular movement, thereby making it difficult for first responders to address emergency situations.
We want a conducive environment for every Lagosian doing business within and around the central business district. We want a free flow of traffic. All these people selling on the road, we've done advocacy, we've talked to them. We don't want people selling on the road, along the road, on government walkway, on setback. Even some of all the buildings, there are a lot of attachments that their staircase is on the government walkway, on drainages, which is not conducive and is not safe enough for people. You can see from where we are coming, you see how they block transformers. We must think about our safety first. It's not about money. We cannot say because we are APC member, we vote to every day that we will turn every place to market. It is not done. From when you are coming from Idumota to get to Broad Street, it takes you an hour, 2 hours from Idumota to get to Broad Street. Why? You don't have to waste time when you are within it to do your business, do it first, you go out. But when you see people selling on the road, that's why we've come, we've talked to them. I, as special advisor, we did not give anybody authority or permit them to sell on the road, on government setback, or on the walkway. And all extensions, all attachments to any physical structure must be removed.
You have the original design building, and people deliberately, by way of attachment, now attach steel structures to be able to access the upper floors, disregarding the natural staircase that was designed inside that property, which is not in line with what was approved. And the law is very clear that you don't have right to alter what was originally approved. So on that premise, on that ground, we are coming here to clear all those attachments by way of platform and the staircases that were made to access those points. The simple design is you have the road, you have the elevated pedestrian walkway, then you have the shops. But people have extended onto the walkway, full shop with steel structure, and the walkway itself now end up in where they display their wares. So this we cannot allow. We have an agenda in Lagos which we call the Team Plus agenda to make Lagos a befitting state, a mega status. Of recent, Lagos was rated 9th city in the world, 19th in the world. That's a plus, and we want to be number one. We want to be number one. People can still do their businesses, but it has to be done in a proper and civilized manner. They cannot block the road. Where we are standing is a road. In the past, vehicles move around it, and that's part of the chaos traffic situation we're having in Lagos, because all the road design are now narrowed to 1 or 2 roads. Of course, there's going to be traffic. So as a government, we cannot allow this to continue.
This is transformer here. See the way they hit the transformer. And people are living on it. This is pure transformer here.
The mark on some of the structures indicates that the owners might have been warned against unauthorized extensions a long time ago.
I said, there's no difference between this and this, what this person has done. They are all extended.
It's a nice decision, yeah, but I feel as a marketer here, or let's say as a trader here, we are stakeholders. And for whatever project you're doing without your stakeholder, without carrying your stakeholder along, then it's not what is it will raise eyebrow. So basically we should be informed, okay, this is the length at which they are working and how long they will be doing this, because a lot of people are stuck and a lot of people have lost billions, millions, right? So they need to bounce back, they need to recover. We are aware of the demolition, but it's as a result of something, which is the fire outbreak, right? Yeah, so it's and we agree with whatever it is, but how long is what the government should communicate with us, and so if there's anything that we need to even contribute, we can, but at least we shouldn't just get stuck.
The exercise we started today is total clearance of all the shanties, because people have recklessly, with regards to approved building that we have, all those structures have been turned to shanties by way of additional attachment of metal scaffolding as a platform and the staircase, which are not in the original design. And you know, by the law, if an approval is given and if you do anything contrary to that approval, that means that approval is null and void. So on that ground, that's why we are here, to clear all those shanties, all those attachments that are made to those buildings, so that we can have a beautiful cities. Walkways are made for people, pedestrian walkway. It's not for people to park in their wares, all in the sense of trying to sell market. No, no. We are all part of, like they say, the world is a village now. Whatever happens here happens everywhere in the world. We have to move in line. We are talking of Lagos State as a mega city. We cannot be talking of mega city and people are putting shanties and attachment to already approved buildings. We're not going to allow this, and that's why we are here.
You know, we've had a number of fires in this market, largely because of generators, people fueling live generators. And we have so many times warned we're giving you 14 days now. We're not talking anymore. We're moving into action phase now. So our people are on ground. We have over 20 officers on ground that have been going around, and they will continue to go around to enumerate where all these shops are. How can you have a 30 kVA generator on a third floor with diesel? Your safety should come first before economic purposes or reasons. So we're here to just say again that we're coming in 14 days. Any generator that, in fact, there will be no generator after 14 days that will be standing on more than 2-3 floors. Any generator that you have, move it downstairs, move it to the ground floor. Any diesel tank that you have, secure it on the ground floor. Enough is enough.
We've been clearing the shanty of Brevu since the day the fire incident occurred, and what you have seen is the evidence of the clearance that we have done. You can see that within the place that we have done now, we can have free flow of traffic once all the rubbles are packed. And we are doing the same all over Lagos Island, and we are doing it in all over the state. It's not going to end here. But for Lagos Island, it's going to be a continuous operation that is going to last for nothing less than 6 months. So we want to make sure that we don't have any trader selling on the road. The roads are for infrastructure done for particular reason. So we don't want people to sell on the road, and we don't want all our drainages blocked. As you can see, most of the drainages there are blocked. That's why we have the MD of Loma here to make sure the needfuls are done. And the issue of safety, you can see where you have all the generator on first floor, second floor, which is not healthy. It's against the planning rules and regulations and all those things. That's why we have to pull down the generator. And you can see that the generator with fuel is on top of a transformer. You can see how many transformers that we have blocked and people are selling, which is not healthy. So the DG safety is going to take people by the horn and do the niveau in that respect.
This area was well planned, and we used to enjoy it. But what we find is that in the recent past, people are doing anything they like. You can see where we've been, as we've been walking through the illegal developments, the blockage of drainages, and as a matter of fact, you notice most of these shops don't have bins. So they come and dump their waste directly on the road every single day. For us in Loma, we are here to support the Ministry of Physical Planning and CBD so that after the demolition exercise, we'll be able to pack away all the debris, we'll be able to clear out the gutters, we'll make sure that every single shop has a bin so that they can place their waste inside that bin and we don't have to be scooping off the road. So in the next 15 days or 14 days, we shall be back here and we'll clear everything so that it's clean and people can do their business well, because you cannot have good business if you have a filthy environment.
Is just days away from the 14-day ultimatum given to traders and owners of illegal structures and attachment to remove them in order to avoid more drastic actions.
Welcome back. Over the years, eyewitnesses have inundated our platforms with complaints about the return of filth on the streets of Calabar, the Cross River State capital. Despite efforts by the previous administrations to curb indiscriminate waste disposal, some residents appear careless about the cleanliness of their environment. In order to maintain sanity, the new administration has reinstated the monthly environmental sanitation exercise and matched its compliance with enforcement.
The enforcement of the reintroduced monthly environmental sanitation in Cross River State comes weeks after a public announcement was made by the Ministry of Environment that 3 hours between the hours of 7 and 10 a.m. on the last Saturday of every month is set aside for the exercise.
You remember I was in this place November last year. I addressed people in the morning that environmental sanitation has come to stay in Cross River State. That Calabar metropolis must be kept clean. And that nobody says on the day of environmental sanitation from 7 to 10. Look at what people have disappointed me.
Apparently, officials of the ministry and law enforcement personnel mean business as they traverse every nook and cranny of Calabar metropolis to ensure compliance with the new directive.
Next time, others should learn from
you. From the streets to garages to motor parks and to various markets within the state capital.
Please, yes. Please, I am begging. This vehicle, Madam, get up. You are supposed to. Get up, Madam. He has been for long. Get up. Been for long. Doing what? Where is one of the person inside the car? See, his office is here. I said him use your leg. He has back here for almost an hour. Next time you arrest him. Madam, next time. I've told her. I have never done. Please, next time. Please, I am. Are you serious? You are taking very well. I am. Please.
The enforcement leaves no room for pity as officials made seizures and arrests of violators.
Give him your key.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy about what is happening in Cross River State. I can proudly tell somebody that I'm an indigenous of Cross River State. I'm so happy. And I pray that God Almighty will bless our governor, Senator Prince Otu. As you can see, we were unable to operate in this environment based on how it was. When we saw the new move by our governor, when they started removing this quarter, it was a thing that some of the women, we were dancing because we never expected this. Cross River State was a place that when someone knows that you are from here, you will be proud. But at a point, everything turned upside down. But now our governor, the true son of this soil, is making everything possible for us to know and be proud that we are an indigenous of these states.
I am very, very happy about these incidents because Cross River State don't come back again to normal Cross River State. God will bless our prince. God will bless our governor. We don't make Cross River State come back as normal. God bless him. Thank God for your living root. Hallelujah.
We love the exercise. Even in my street, everywhere is sanitation, clean. Even the potholes, we love how he's fixing the potholes. He's working very well. We love him. We want him more tenors.
While the enforcement ensues, some residents are seen cleaning and evacuating waste in their premises.
This is an exercise, statewide environmental sanitation exercise that has come to stay in Cross River State. We in this team, we are in charge of Calabar Metropolis. And the state government has, like the mantra goes, people's first. And there's nothing we can do than to bring back the past glory that this state or this metropolis has lost. So the essence of this exercise is to make sure that Calabar is clean, green, and serene. I think the first exercise we carried out in the month of November, we warned everybody that this is going to be as a litmus test. That we are warning everybody, this is our movement for this exercise. The very first exercise is put your ears on the ground, walk according to our own step. We are moving that everybody should clean your surrounding, your premises. And so the next time we are coming, which is this exercise, anything we see, both the things you are selling, we'll get them and we'll get you. So for those of them that are lucky that we could not get them, we only get the materials, those things that they are selling. We are not returning them back to them. We are taking them to the dustbin, you understand, to the dump site. We'll dump them there. The compliance level is very high. I could say that I am highly elated. In fact, what we have agreed, we're going to give the best street in the next sanitation exercise. The best cleanest street in Calabar will take an award of 100,000 or 200,000, depending on the level of cleanness we have observed in that area.
The monthly sanitation exercise, which will keep many businesses under lock for 3 hours, is one which has come to stay. The Cross River State government says defaulters will be made to face the law accordingly.
Our goal on this show is to allow you provide eyewitness accounts of events in your neighborhood. You can participate in the program by using your mobile device to record what's going on around you and then follow the instructions to upload the images and videos on the Channels TV Eyewitness section on the Channels TV mobile app. You can download the app from online stores. Giving us your contact information will allow us to get in touch with you as we continue to work on your report. That's it on the program for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I am Yomi Otaigbe.